Hi, this is Seth. I'm an intern at the Research and Business Development Center, the RBDC, and I want to tell you about my experience. So I chose the RBDC because I knew I'd be doing research and it was close to campus, and I wanted to be close to campus. I didn't really want to move anywhere. That's probably a pretty lame excuse, but I found out that I really just had an amazing team to work with, and I had some great clients to work with, and I had just fantastic leadership to lean on. And so in the end, I learned a little bit about where they come from. So they've been around since 2006. It was started by Bob Pothier, and it was the Entrepreneurial Center, or the E-Center. And then they combined with another institute and then changed names, and it became the Research and Business Development Center. And now they've got some directors like David Merrill. He's the executive director, and he's retired from Hitachi after like 22 years. And he's an economist. And then there's also Will Jensen. He's the director of business research, and he's an economist also. I've worked directly with him, and he's actually one of my clients. I worked with John Ward. He's a retired Air Force officer, and he's spent just countless hours doing lots of team exercises and team research and team everything. Anything you can think of that involves teams, he's done. And so we really have a rich history of resources and leadership here at the RBDC. So I'm going to tell you really quick about two of my projects. The first one was the Ghana Health Project, where we created a self-assessment tool for communities to become more self-reliant and assess their own health and do something about it. We did a lot of research about public health, and I am not a public health major, but that is what the client asked for, so we found out about public health. The next one was a construction report project. We did a lot of surveys. I don't know if I've ever done so many surveys in my life, and we did a lot of Excel and a lot of calling. Those are the three things I remember the most. But it was really fun to meet and talk with all of the people from Idaho, all the counties, and really develop the relationship between the RBDC and these counties. And I felt like I made a difference, especially in just a lot of lives. So it was really fun, and I'll definitely be taking advantage of Qualtrics in the future. It was a great skill to acquire. This will prepare me for my next career, which is when I graduate, I'll become an Army officer, and I'll be doing lots of paperwork, but I'll also be doing lots of research to make sure that I'm making good choices, keeping my men safe, and also making a difference in the lives of civilians and other people. I also want to get into supply chain and entrepreneurship after the Army and create some new solutions there. And lastly, I just want to give you some advice to just make the most of whatever opportunity you get, because time flies, and I can't believe I'm already done with this internship, but now it's over. And there are some things I wish I would have done, or I wish I would have tried harder at, but for the whole part, I don't feel like I really let down my team or anything. I feel like I gave it my all, and because of that, I just learned so many new skills. I read so many books, I did so much research, and it was all worth it. So I encourage you to do the same. Give it your all.